Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where we will continue our journey through the underworld. And today I plan to visit the Queen of the Underworld herself, Persephone. And I have been doing quite a bit of work in between episodes, as I said I would.
Pretty bird.
And as a matter of fact, since I had a day off, I did a lot more than I thought I would. As you can see, I have completely liberated these 3 regions, and that was basically all I had to do for that one quest that we got. Liberating this region was not part of the quest, so I didn't really do anything here so far. Also, as you can see, Persephone herself is the ruler of this region, so presumably I can't fully liberate it until we actually met her. So I mostly left this place untouched. But yeah, the other 2 regions are finished in a sense that I reduced the influence to 0. I didn't completely finish all the landmarks, as you can see. There's a few that I haven't visited yet. I did, however, finish the other quest as well, where I had to find like 4 Keeper's Insights. And they are basically like ancient tablets, so you just have to look at them and then you can upgrade one of your skills, so that's kind of neat. And I more or less came across them while I was exploring these places, so for the most part I didn't even specifically search for them, but you know, you just find them when you explore the map. And while I was doing all this work, I actually learned quite a bit from it. First of all, I was right. Liberating soldiers reduces the influence more than killing soldiers. Significantly so, as a matter of fact. Liberating a soldier reduces the influence by 15 and killing one only by 3. So, for the most part, I tried to liberate soldiers and only killed them when I had no other choice. I think, however, it's really neat that they actually gave you a viable benefit for liberating them. Because in the main game, I mean, yes, you can use recruited soldiers as lieutenants, but at some point you don't really need any more lieutenants because you can only use 4 of them at a time, and you don't need like random weak soldiers for your crew as a lieutenant. So in the main game, the only reason why you would want to recruit people is for pure role-playing reasons. But in this DLC, there's a real motivation for you to liberate them because, you know, it reduces the influence more. So that's pretty nice. Secondly, what I learned is you cannot liberate the overseers. I tried. One of them I knocked out, but after that I only could kill her and I couldn't liberate or recruit her. So presumably the overseers are not actually under the spell of Hypnos. So you can't liberate them from it because I guess they work here voluntarily, right? And I also learned that you can assassinate the Colossi, and usually a stealth assassination will kill them in one hit. So again, whenever I found one of them, I would usually kill or destroy them. So yeah, that's what I learned from my adventures in Elysium. And in hindsight, I may have done a little bit too much work because I did come across a few quest items, mostly at random. I didn't even realize I was picking up these quest items until much later. Otherwise, I may have tried to loot some places a bit more thoroughly, because like I said, I really just picked these up at random. So I got Memento from a Lost Soul. My dearest Anthea, I can't bear to grieve you any longer. I leave your memory to this papyrus before I fall to Letha's bliss. So, not sure what that's about. Might be important at some point. I got some Essonite. These Essonite flowers extracted from a wolf's liver will be enough to poison a creature double its size. And I think I remember where I got this. There is like one animal lair in Elysium with a bunch of wolves inside, and I think that's where I found this. And then I have 3 pieces of a torn recipe. And a rebel's last words. Guests, they call us. We are prisoners. I ripped up Hermes' key and split it between us. May no one ever find it. I know that dying in Elysium isn't the end, but I'm scared. I wish my brother were here. He'd know what to do. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that will be important at some point, and it may cut short some of the upcoming quests that we get in the next few episodes. So we'll see how that's going to work out. But like I said, since I didn't specifically look for quest items, I may have missed some, and I may have to go back to some of the places that I've already been to. But I mean, that's fine. Anyway, if I want to meet Persephone, apparently I have to use this teleporter, so let's go. Okay. Persephone's Acropolis. Well, this is a nice place. Look at all these scantily clad, well, mostly men. As a matter of fact, I see mostly men in here overall. Well, I guess there's some ladies here as well. But okay, let's see if she's going to send her soldiers after me again. I mean, so far this place isn't even restricted, so hopefully it's going to be a little bit more friendly this time. Are you going to attack me, guys? Nope. Nope, they're peaceful. I have recruited quite a few of you already. Maybe you will join me at some point. Oh, well, while I'm here, maybe I want to synchronize the viewpoint first. You never know when I need to travel back here. Where exactly is the synchronization point? Is it on top of this Acropolis? I mean, I would guess so. Yep, it is. Let's see, can we just climb up the pillar? There we go. Let's synchronize. What a pretty view. There's definitely worse places to spend eternity, right? Like Tartarus. I mean, usually the Greek underworld was just generally referred to as Hades. And Hades is, well, it's not like a nice place, but it's typically not described as like a terrible place either. It's kind of neutral. And then there was Elysium, which was like the nicer place. And Tartarus is more like the actual place of torment where people are being punished because they were like bad people. But Hades in general was usually just like a place of eternal sleep or just kind of neutral. We have that in a lot of, you know, pagan mythologies, that the afterlife was some kind of mostly neutral underworld that wasn't really a nice place to be, but it also wasn't like a hell in the sense of being a place of torture and punishment. Anyway, I guess we gotta go inside here. Let's do it. And there she is.
didn't get a good enough look at you back there. Now I see why my guards had trouble with you.
Well, they weren't exactly easy.
I'm sure they aren't what mortals like you are used to. You must be someone special.
Well, so I've been told. I'm flattered. This isn't what I expected. Yeah, after your first greeting, this is rather unexpected indeed.
You're acting pretty nice for someone who just tried to kill me.
Consider that a misunderstanding. It isn't every day I see a new face in my realm, much less one as lively as yours.
So, Elysium belongs to you?
After the rude introduction I gave you, I can't blame you for not knowing. Let me apologize. Ross can attest. Usually he's the one that does the biting. He would want you to forgive me too. Tell me your name. Let's begin again. On the right foot this time.
I forgive you. I'll think about it. Well, I guess it can't hurt to play along for now, at least until we learned what she wants, because I'm pretty sure she wants something. Oh yeah, sure, I'll forgive you.
No hard feelings. My name's Cassandra.
Then I give you my official welcome, Cassandra. Let me tell you what's customary around here. This place is mine. I know every flower, every face. I alone let them in. But there's something here I don't want.
You mean me?
No! There's a beast loose in Elysium and it belongs to Hades. If it gets to him that his wife stole one of his immortal mounts, it'll be a disaster. But I didn't steal it. I won't go near the things. They brought me down here in the first place. No, someone wants me to look bad, and I need that horse gone.
Okay, so you want me to find that horse. Yeah, tell me about Hades, your husband.
The Hades? I'll take it you aren't a happy couple.
He's tried, of course, to bond with me. But what can he expect out of a prisoner? Love? That's just stuff of legend.
Alright, fair enough, I can understand that. Who would frame you? Yeah, do you think someone is doing that intentionally?
You think someone would do this to you?
It's highly unlikely the thing got in here on its own. I have to remember Elysium is my paradise, not everyone else's.
Okay. Well, I guess I will go and look for your horse.
I'll see if I can find the horse for you. What does it look like?
You'll know it when you see it, trust me. Not only is the beast immortal, but he is terrifying.
Horses don't scare me. Has anyone seen him lately?
I heard screams coming from the Asphodel Arboretum. Perhaps he's scaring civilians. Bring it to my stable boy, the jockey of Artemision. He'll know how to send it galloping back to the nightmare it came from.
Okay, but it's still a horse, right? As terrifying as it is, it's still a horse. Alright, let's see. Find and return of Phineas, Hades' horse, to the jockey of Artemision. The horse is in the northwestern part of the Asphodel fields. The horse is in the Asphodel Arboretum. Northwest. Well, there's only one undiscovered location here, so this has got to be it, right? Okay, let's go and check it out. I mean, yeah, that's gotta be it, right? The place is surrounded by trees. Looks like an arboretum to me. That was a very, very deep fall. But yeah, I may want to use my own horse. Oh, now you're on top of this. But apparently Phobos accompanied me to the underworld. What loyal soul. Yeah, that's gotta be the Arboretum, right? Apparently so.
That looks like a good place for a horse to take shelter.
Okay. It's heavily guarded though. Huh. So I guess just going in and
Come on.
taking the horse is out of the question. Okay, let's see. Infiltrate the Arboretum and find... Nice.
Wonder what's wrong with them.
Well, clearly they're afraid of the horse. Question is, where exactly are they?
Step around here.
I see a lot of guards, but so far no horse. Let me find a good place to hide and then I will send out Icaros for some reconnaissance. I mean, I hope that a horse would also show up on Icaros's eagle vision. But so far, I can't see any horse anywhere. I mean, there's some commotion going on in some of these places. But before I start taking on all these guards, I would like to know where exactly I'm supposed to go.
I think I'm seeing things.
Well, I can't really climb down here, but I might be able to climb up onto the temple. There we go. Okay. Let's send out Icaros again. More dories. But again, no horse. If it is really as terrifying as Persephone claimed, you would think it's a little bit easier to find. And still no sign of a horse. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on here. But again, I feel I should actually see the horse to know where I'm supposed to go. And I'm not seeing anything. But we do have like an opening here. Perhaps the horse is inside the temple. So let's check out that window. And I don't know how the horse would get inside it, but at the moment it's like my best option. Yep, that's an open window. Alright, let's see. Okay. Looks like we're safe here. Oh, there's a horse. Okay. It is indeed inside the temple. Now, the big problem is going to be how do we get it out of here? I mean, in a worst case scenario, I will just grab the horse and make a run for it, I guess. Okay, Orphnaeus, what are you doing here? How did you even get here? Ooh, ooh, look at that.
Don't come any
Amazing.
closer. You're all scaring my horse. He's just a gentle creature.
Have you seen your horse? The others ran away screaming.
Leave it to a blind man to see what's right in front of him. Of course I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. These are hard times.
I'm afraid I won't make them any easier. I have to take that horse from you.
You can't! First Persephone takes my sight, and then you take Orphe? Our friendship was instant. I heard the neigh of a fierce horse. I approached him, unafraid. And he licked my palm.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry about that, but apparently the horse doesn't belong here. I have to get the horse out of Elysium. Why were you blinded? Yeah, that's a good question too.
Did you say Persephone blinded you?
She had one of her godly soldiers fry me with fire. It was punishment for telling others what I thought of this paradise, and somehow it got back to her. Said I didn't deserve to see the beauty she created.
So what do you think of this paradise? Apparently you don't like it here, huh? But yeah, I'm afraid I'm supposed to take the horse out of here.
He's not supposed to be in Elysium.
Are any of us in a realm that boasts perfection but shows only deceit? Have pity. Let him stay with me.
You can keep the horse. It has to go back to Hades. I'm bringing it to Adonis's rebellion. Honestly, I feel I've done enough for Adonis's rebellion already. I liberated 3 regions. I recruited dozens of rebel soldiers. So I don't think you need the horse, Adonis. You can do without it. So, yeah, I guess you can keep it. I'll work something out with Persephone. So, I'm not going to take the best friend from a blind man, so sure, keep it.
All right, you can keep him. But it's a risk. You could be caught.
A risk I'm willing to take. Oh, Orphe, when we're safe, we shall ride together in the fields.
Well, have fun. Okay, now I have to return to Persephone, and it means I don't actually have to get the horse out of here. Actually makes my job a little bit easier. Of course, Persephone probably won't be happy, but we will deal with that problem once we talk to her again. Kinda need to get up here. There we go. So yeah, let me quickly get out of this restricted zone. And then I'm just going to fast travel back to Persephone's place. Might just be able to make a run for the border here. There we go. Okay. Now, let's travel back to her Acropolis and see how we can weasel our way out of this.
Good news, I take it. I know Hades will be missing his beast.
Well, I hope you don't talk to your husband all that often. I took the horse to the jockey of Artemisia and I took care of it. I mean, that's vague enough, right? Soap.
Everything's taken care of.
I'll have one of my generals check up with my stable boy. I hope the creature didn't scare him too much.
Not at all. Rest
Okay,
assured.
so she will check if I actually did my task.
Better pay that stable boy a
Okay,
visit
so
to
I
cover my
can
tracks.
maybe prevent any further problems here. Okay, let's head over to the jockey of Artemisia and see if we can do something about this. Alright, are you the stable boy?
You must be the jockey of Artemision. Nice horses.
I keep them clean and pretty, just like Elysium. I tended horses in my old life too.
Then you're just the boy I need to talk to. I have a favor to ask.
What favor?
Let's make a deal. Do what I say. It's interesting that apparently even in the underworld you can try to bribe people. Because money is still valuable around here apparently. So I don't know. Would you be interested in a deal?
If Persephone or any of her people ask, I need you to tell them that I brought a big, scary horse to you.
A scary horse? We don't have those here.
Then you'll have to pretend. There is drachmi for you if you do.
You're silly. We don't need drachmi in Elysium. You're
Okay,
sure you're
apparently
from
you
around
don't.
here?
Of course, I knew that. No matter what, you need to do what I say.
Why do you want me to lie?
Because if you don't, I'll make sure all of your horses get out of their pens and run away to Tartarus. Understand? Tell them I was here.
Fine. Just leave my horses alone.
Okay, apparently bribing is not an option. Oh, I just got the horse. Or at least like the horse skin. I mean, my horse is always Phobos, but apparently I can make Phobos look like Ophneus now. Okay, so you can't bribe people in Elysium, but you can threaten them, so there's that. Okay, well, I guess it still worked out well enough. I didn't have to take the horse away from the blind men, and hopefully Persephone will be satisfied, and I hope she doesn't talk to Hades about the horse. Anyway, I got a new quest, the Keeper and the Keymaker. Cassandra couldn't overcome Elysium without an ally, and she found one in Hermes. It was he and he alone who could guide her to the staff's untapped knowledge. I mean, this may have something to do with upgrading the staff, which I have already done. I found all these keepers inside, so let's see what we have to do for this. Apparently we need to go to this place. Shorten this a little bit by fast traveling. And then we will find out if Hermes is actually a friend and ally. Usually, the friendlier they are, the more you should probably be distrustful. Then again, I mean, Aletheia is usually helpful, and I more or less trust her, so... But she seems to be more of an exception rather than the rule when it comes to Isu. Anyway, let me talk to Hermes again.
Ah, you again! Always nice to see a friendly face.
Ah, you have an impressive workshop here. I like it. I haven't actually been to this place yet.
Keeper, you found my workshop after all. I know it may not look like much, but it's home.
I told you. You can call me Cassandra.
In front of the staff? Pah. But I'm glad you came. There's much to show you in this great land.
I'd like to see it. This is the land of the dead. I mean, for the land of the dead, it looks pretty nice, though. So, sure, show it to me.
If you're offering, I could use some help getting my bearings.
Oh, give yourself time. The golden fields reveal themselves slowly and selectively, but I can help. Walk with me.
Alright, let's do it.
Maybe you're right. I need to clear my head. Where to?
I consider myself a keymaker. One of my keys might interest you.
What do you do in your workshop?
Invent. All of reality's secrets are hidden behind doors. My inventions act as keys that unlock those doors.
You reveal the secrets behind them.
Ah, you're as wise as Pythagoras. But why discuss what we can see for ourselves? Observe, way up there.
Persephone's first keep. If only you could have seen it when it was new.
It seems like most of Elysium is in ruins. What happened?
This place is beautiful, as are all of Persephone's creations. But it is a world that changes at her whims. When I see decay, I know she needs us at her side more than ever.
Yeah, I have been in that place already.
Come on.
But I like the fact that apparently her first keep is also in like the old Minoan style.
Look there. Imagine all the heroes who have passed through those golden fields, basking in the glory of eternal peace. Each thinking they'd see nothing more beautiful, only then to set eyes on Persephone.
Okay.
Come on. Let's go.
But yeah, as you can see, that keep is like Mycenaean style, whereas her Acropolis was classical Greek style.
Ella.
So apparently the architecture of Elysium evolved as well.
Come on.
Look there, Keeper. That encampment is the site where Hephaestus built a home for Aphrodite.
Doesn't look like much now.
It stood tall until Aphrodite met their child Adonis. His ability to wreak havoc with a wink and a smile is second to none.
Okay, this is another old style
Move.
building.
Yeah. Off we go now.
So where are we going next?
Ella.
Oh yeah, this must be one of the places where I found the Keeper's Insight, because there's like that triangle symbol. Ruins of Radamanthus. That was actually a pretty neat place.
What happened to me in there?
Imagine for a moment. Inside you, inside all of us, are parchments twisting like ribbon. On those parchments is written the story of who you are, who you were, and who you will become. Does that make sense?
Not really.
Like everything else here, I don't understand any of it.
Let's call it the fates then. Your fate is predetermined, but what you experienced in there was a key I built that can unlock it and allow you to control it.
Oh, he's talking about the
I've built
inside.
many.
Thank you. I'm not used to doing this on my own. On the Adrestia, I had Varnavas as a guide.
Ah, well, I hope it's a long time before I meet him here. I'll leave you to your adventuring. You're welcome to come back to my workshop anytime.
Here, Hermes.
Very friendly. But yeah, apparently I was supposed to pick up the Keeper's Insight in this place, but since I've already done it before, it cut to the end of the quest right away. Okay, I mean, that's fine with me. So, I already got more quests, so let's see what I have to do. Oh, it's quite a lot. The Keeper and Kyros. Fearing for Persephone's safety, Hermes asked to provide her with a guard. He believed Kyros of Zarax was a perfect choice, but the warrior was captured by humans. Was it worth going against the rebels to free him? Right. Good news. Though Hecate was positive it would be impossible to remove Persephone's hold on the gate to the underworld completely, she had an idea that could weaken it. Dead kings and pretty things. Adonis' rebellion needed to gain momentum, but he was missing one key ingredient. Rebels. Come on! I already recruited so many for you. And you still need more? Unbelievable. He sent Cassandra on a recruiting mission where she would have to free the minds of warriors under Persephone's control. I mean, I feel it's possible that I have already finished it since I have recruited so many. So maybe I should go and talk to him and see if the one that I already recruited count towards the quest, or if I have to do it again. So let's travel to this location. And I mean, even if I have to recruit even more rebels for him, I can just do it in one of the next missions, so it might make sense to accept this quest first. So I guess that's why this is called Rebel's Peak, because this is where Adonis is planning his rebellion. Alright, let's talk.
Welcome to the uprising. These ruins were abandoned when Persephone constructed her paradise. We won't be bothered here.
But there are so few of you.
Most of Persephone's army consists of mind-controlled humans. Free their minds and bring them to me. We can use them as troops.
Free their minds?
My dear friend Hermes is a master manipulator. And that staff of yours looks like one of his creations. Try using that. There's an outpost southwest from here, nestled in the hand of Hades. Warriors were spotted in its palm.
Okay, so I probably have to liberate very specific soldiers. When controlled, humans from Elysium are knocked down. Liberate them to remove the ease of control Persephone has placed on them. Well, Adonis, I'm way, way ahead of you. I'm way ahead of you. Liberate mind-controlled humans. Easy targets can be found in the hand of Hades in Deucalion's heritage. They can be freed by interacting with them, and then they're knocked out. Okay, well, I mean, that seems to be easy enough. So I may as well do this now. Especially if you only need 2 of them. I mean, I have recruited some of them in this very place. But okay, I guess it doesn't count the first time. I will have to do it again. Alright, apparently we already have 1 soldier down here. So I guess I'm going to start with that one. And then maybe the one on top of the tower should be an easy target. There we go.
You're released from the grasp of Hypnos. Elysium awaits you.
There we go. That's 1 of 2, and second one is going to be this one. And liberate.
Rise! Persephone no longer controls you.
Okay, that was easy enough. Let's get out of here and return to Adonis. And again, it's probably the fastest if I just fast travel there. Okay, you're still in the same spot. So, I am done already. 2 more rebels for your army.
You surprise me. When we first met, I was positive you were sent by Persephone to...
To what?
seduce me. Confuse me, anything to make me forget my love. But when I asked you to weaken Persephone's influence, you did. I asked you to bring me warriors, and here they are.
Yeah, I would like to say that I done a lot for you. I'm glad you trust me. I'm flattered. Well, maybe it's not a good idea to flirt with him, because apparently he might see this as a sign that Persephone sent me to seduce him and confuse him or whatever. So, yeah. Plus, he seems to be quite infatuated with Aphrodite, so maybe I shouldn't bother.
And all I had to do was risk my life for you to trust me.
No one in Elysium is who they say. So when a clever warrior shows up to help me escape, you'll have to excuse me if I'm skeptical.
Time to find more warriors.
Scouts spotted one nearby. Was a Spartan hero in his former life. He's not under Persephone's influence, but keeps mostly to himself. With a champion like him on our side, we can't fail.
How will I know when I find him?
From what I'm told, you can't miss him.
Okay, find the Spartan warrior. So now we're looking for... Oh, apparently there's like a bunch of people I'm supposed to liberate for you. So I guess in this case it would have been easier if I had accepted this quest earlier and then started to liberate all these places, because now I have to do this again. But I think I will do this part off camera because it's not that interesting. But maybe looking for the Spartan warrior would be a worthwhile thing to do. And this one I will do off camera again. So where exactly do I have to go for the Spartan warrior? I mean, we've met quite a few Spartan warriors in our time. Maybe it's someone we know. Okay, this must be the place. Interestingly enough, it's in the place called House of the Bloodline. So that is interesting. And it does kind of look like Cassandra's house back at Sparta's place. So is it someone we know? Oh, is that Leonidas?
Leonidas?
It is.
You have the eyes of my daughter.
Okay.
So something did survive that day. How do you have this?
Mirini, she's my mother. I'm here because I need your help. I need you to fight.
I have found peace here. Why would I fight?
We are family, we're outnumbered. Is that so? After all the people that I've recruited? I mean, he might just enjoy the challenge, and he certainly knows a thing or two about being outnumbered. But maybe this is a better appeal in the situation.
All my life, I was told of my grandfather, the king who spat in the face of the gods and ran his spear through anyone who threatened the freedom of his people. Now I'm the one fighting for freedom, and I'm asking my grandfather for help.
We'll need to use the terrain to our advantage.
Okay, well,
So you'll fight with us?
he's already convinced.
Not until you fight me. You say you're Marini's daughter. I want to see how she trained you.
Well, I'm sure Cassandra would be honored to fight you. I'm even going to use a sword on you. I mean, I could probably just use my hero strike to take him down, but let's make this a little bit more interesting. Let's not be cheap here. Oh, is that Persephone's dog over here? Kinda looks like. per dog. I mean, look at this guy. He's almost exclusively using unblockable attacks. Yeah, apparently that is Persephone's dog. How the hell did he come here? Yep, you're only using unblockables. This is kind of cheaty, to be honest. So maybe I'm going to use my hero strike after all.
You fight well. Warriors will only fight.
Oh, we actually survived that.
Die for them.
I'm impressed.
Their last breath is at their most dangerous.
I understand. Yeah, I can't really block any of his attacks because he doesn't have any unblockable attacks. I can only try to evade it. Shit. Right. I hope you're impressed with my fighting. Maybe let's finish him off now.
I could have used you at Thermopylae.
You could have
Probably.
used a lot of people at Thermopylae.
I am glad this spear is in your hands. I will fight with you. You have my word as a Spartan.
Thank you, grandfather.
Okay, well, that was interesting. In the face of the gods. I'm sure this was very important for Cassandra. I mean, she was always kinda fangirly when, you know, she was talking about her grandfather. And yet, what about the dog? Tch. I think I may actually have seen it earlier when I was here to pick up some treasures. But I didn't realize that this is actually Persephone's dog.
How did you get here, boy? Smart doggy.
I hope you're not a spy for Persephone or something. Because I just recruited one of Sparta's greatest warriors for a rebellion against her. So, that can't be good, right? Anyway, I got a new quest. Persephone's little birds. When one of the rebel camps was ambushed, Adonis suspected a spy in their midst. Okay, so this is another quest for Adonis. Well, okay, I guess I will finish this task off camera. And maybe in the next episode we will check back with Hecate. Haven't talked to her in a while. But yeah, there's a lot of people who want a lot of stuff from me, and I feel I'm getting involved in stuff that is way, way out of my league here. Some kind of divine intrigue is going on here, and a rebellion in paradise, and it's complicated. It's very complicated. But either way, I think we have enough for today, so I'll make a cut here, and we will continue this complicated intrigue in the next episode. So as always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.